Ain't too many of us from here, from this city, man, from our walks of it though, you know what I'm saying, the rap side of it, especially independently, you know what I'm saying, you can say they got that. It was like a testimony to like, okay, you can listen to the ones that's down to you, or you can pay attention to the people that's crowning you. Shout out to E.T. and Ray Ball, man, with Do-It-Yourself Records.
I remember E.T.
So E.T. gave us our first shot. Okay, so before before Wooty Woo, we was Cash Billionaires, the rap group, right? It formed into Wooty Woo. But Cash Billionaires, we got our name from the hook that I wrote then.
Right.
The same stuff I'm seeing my cousins them when they listening to Ghetto Boys. And you know what I'm saying, some of the rappers and stuff, Scarface and they was like, these Nashville rappers were doing and looking that same way.
Right.
Perfect example with a pistol, I believe like we was in fact infatuated by a pistol, a Quanie and them, because we seen like they really was doing this.
Right.
They gon' be mad everything I said and everything that I'm really gon' do. I don't do nothing but get this bread. I ain't got time to come through. Don't wanna kick it, just wanna get it. I'm in the city working my business. I am the illest, but I got medicine. You can be high as you ever been. Take you to planets you never been. It just might mess up your scheduling. So take with caution, cause it's gon' cost you. This feeling awesome. I really hustle for this. I really grind for this. I'm tryna get me some millions. I really hustle for this. I really grind for this. I'm tryna get me some millions. I'm tryna get me some millions. I really hustle for this. I really grind for this. Yes, I did.
D's is the king, homie. Siblings Z.
Rap Game. It's your dog KD's. We back with this exclusive. And guess what? We got a special guest in the building today, man. We got one of them dudes that been putting it down for Nashville and surrounding counties for so long. We got one of them dudes that's connected to the game that can get you connected to the game. We got one of them niggas that's gonna drop the game, man. What up with it, Mugs?
How you know what it is, boy. Hey, family, man. It's love, baby. Hey, Mugs a million in the building. You already know money now with game.
How you doing, man?
Blessed, bro. Triple blessed, man. Super blessed, for real, man. No lie, no lie.
Where you got going?
Hey, man, first off, a good little 3-day water fast, man. I've been focusing on the health, just trying to get everything straight with that. Been back in the gym, you know what I'm saying? And you know, just rocking and rolling, man. You know, still doing what I do, man. Trying to motivate and elevate the people.
Right.
Man. So,
how this working out for you?
Man, it's been a blessing, man. Like I said, body feel great inside and out. Mind way more clear and focused. Yeah, bro, we locked in, baby. I'm locked in, man.
I see you got your trophy.
Man, you know, I had to bring out my boo, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, ain't too many of us from here, from this city, man, from our walks of it though, you know what I'm saying, the rap side of it, especially independently, you know what I'm saying, can say they got that, man, you know what I'm saying, and then, you know, it's super significant too, man, like moms, you know, most of the people don't realize, like, when they see artists get plaques and stuff sent to them, it's from the labels.
Right.
Like, cause you gotta pay for these.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't free. Like, you gotta buy these. Your Grammy Award, all that, you gotta buy them. And so my mom's got me this for my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Before she left good, man. That was like the last birthday gift she was able to give me.
So that's real significant.
Yeah, man, triple blessed, baby. So we brought him out, man, #1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? #1, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we're gonna get it more, man. We're gonna bring him out
something, you know, just cause it's you know what I'm saying? Took him off the wall. I said, you know what, my dog, man, hey. A
lot of people in the city, they know you, they know your work. A lot of up and comers, they know different work you did and what you helped them do. Yeah. Tell the people in the city where you coming from.
When you say where I'm coming from,
what side of?
I'm out east originally, and then out north and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up, you know, Shepherdwood area. Well, originally, man, we was our original first home, man, was Litton Apartments.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We was Litton Apartments. All of that up through Litton area though and stuff, man. And Inglewood, South Inglewood was our little community center. We went to every time. And then, you know, we kind of moved around different little spots and stuff. You know, mom, single mom, you know what I mean, with 2 boys. And just trying to make it through, man. But like teenage years, you know, the years that really count and kind of make you who you become. You know, when we was in Haynes Garden, And you know, the Haynes Mountain area, all up through their way, Bardo, Kings Lane and stuff like that, man. But Haynes Garden for sure. Is the stomping grounds, you know what I'm saying? That's where the name Mug came from, you know what I'm saying? Where all that got stamped. And then, you know, we crossed that bridge, you know what I'm saying? Got up out of school and got in them streets, you know what I'm saying? We crossed that bridge, man. We was out north with it, you know what I'm saying? Buck Cannon, DB Tire, 14th and 16th and all that. Up through there with it. So east and north mostly, you know what I mean? Yeah.
That's what's up. What was it like growing up for you here in Nashville?
Man, so for me, honestly, man, I've been talking about some of my family history to some of my relatives, you know what I'm saying, family members here lately anyway. But for me, man, it was kind of cool because in a sense, right, like my mom now, my mom family moved here from a little small town in West Tennessee, Brownsville, Tennessee, down there right outside of Memphis and Jackson, right? But my uncles, like, got here and like they did their thing. You know what I mean? So like as a kid, I'm seeing them with a construction business, right? Real estate business. Like they built Kings Lane. Like I literally got to see Kings Lane get developed. You know what I'm saying? With Bond and Bond Realty, man. You know what I'm saying? Bond and Bond Construction. Like my uncles now built a lot of what we see in the early, like that early black money. They was spending it with them, man. And like they was building a lot of that stuff, man. Homes in Chesapeake, on those early little cribs in Chesapeake, some of the duplexes and stuff in Haynes Minor, you know. So like, you know, and even in the older homes and some in the Bardo area. So like growing up, seeing that they was who they was, you know, like my family kind of like always been them people. From their generation, you know what I'm saying? Even my mom being the youngest of the siblings, you know what I'm saying, that was here. You know, she was in the club scene and the party. You know, she ran with a couple older ladies that was from here. Some of my, you know, became my godaunts and stuff. That became my aunties, man. But like, they was them people already. So her coming up under their wing, like she became that lady too. You know what I'm saying, though. So you know, it just always been for me. You know, my family big already anyway, and so it just always been one of them things for me growing up. Just like in the city of Nashville, like we was always straight. Not from a financial standpoint, but like, ain't nobody really mess with us though. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really had too many troubles like that. You know what I'm saying? But other than me personally, like I can honestly say this, like, you know, and this did me open book because I done been through my counseling and done evolved and then got to a whole nother place and space in my life, man. But growing up, honestly, like early on in like elementary school days, right? I lacked a lot of self-confidence, man. You know what I'm saying? I was honestly like that kid that kind of got picked on in a sense, cause you know, cause like I looked a certain way, you know what I'm saying? Again, we ain't had a bread like that, so like I ain't got the nicest clothes and shoes and stuff like that going on, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I was always like a standout person. Like even in the same elementary school where certain people, I wasn't in the it crowds and certain people kind of picked on me or whatever, right? I still became student council president. You know what I'm saying? Still became homecoming king. Like, you know what I'm saying? All these things. So it's like, it was like a testimony to like, okay, you can listen to the ones that's down to you, or you can pay attention to the people that's crowning you. You get what I'm saying, though? And so, as a kid, I didn't realize it, but looking back on my life and my journey, I see now like, okay, I always have been somebody. I always have been. Even though people didn't really always acknowledge that and give me that full credit or props of it though. When I look back on my own accolades and look at my own accomplishments and shit, oh man, you did that.
You been here.
You did that. You did that, bro. You still do that. You know what I'm saying? No. So yeah, man. So you know.
Growing up in Nashville, growing up in different communities. Your family being a part of Nashville development early on.
This was early 80s, early 90s,
How did you end up in music? How did you get involved in music?
Man, music been like day one. For some reason. It's crazy, right? I just posted a Throwback Thursday picture, and one of the pictures is me on a piano when I'm probably about 4, 5 years old in my grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? Like on my biological father's side, you know what I'm saying, my namesake side, like they do music. You know what I'm saying? My uncles, you know what I'm saying, do music though. My father did music, was a songwriter, and then how it officially just transformed into me in the physical So I'm talking about my mom's, right? So my mom, her husband back then at the time was in a cover band.
Right.
This in the early 80s, you know what I mean, late 80s, early 90s or whatever though, right? When cover bands was real big.
Right.
So he was in a cover band, and this was back when the Can't Touch This was huge.
Yeah.
And his band would go out and they would perform the MC Hammer Can't Touch This and songs like that. And so they needed background dancers though. You know what I'm saying? They needed background dancers. And this is crazy, and I'm finna throw this little fact out there. This is a super fun fact for Nashville that y'all did not know this, right? So me and my little brother got picked by them to be some of their dancers though, to be doing the typewriter and all that stuff though. He also put 2 females that lived across the street from us. This is in Shepherdwood. We live in Shepherdwood right there. They had 2 females become 2 of our background dancers too.
Right.
And guess who one of those females was though? Who y'all currently know as Black Diamond.
Yeah, right.
Swear to God, bro. I don't even know if she really remembered.
Well, I know she from that area,
yeah,
so
we
I
grew
can
up
believe it.
listen, bro.
Yeah.
Right there in Shepherdwood, bro.
Yeah.
Like, for real, no talk, like, no
I
lie.
heard Lano say that when I interviewed him.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So, like, you know, and that's what I'm saying, like, I know a lot of people from like back in the, and that was the beautiful thing about growing up in different neighborhoods and different parts of the towns, you know what I'm saying? Because you met people here, you got history with this, you know what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
And then, so it was me and my little brother in the little background dancing situation though, right? And then that elevated and grew to me, my little brother, and some of my cousins. You know, starting to like perform at some of our female cousins' birthday parties and stuff, trying to impress the girls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we'll go to the movie theaters and stuff. We out there dressed up and looking like immature now. You know what I'm saying? I remember one year I'm asking moms for Halloween, like I want to get a parrot patch. She's like, yeah, you want to be a parrot? Nah, I'm trying to be the dude from Immature.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
trying to be Batman.
Right.
Immature. You know what I'm saying? No. So, you know, like small stuff like that. Like we just always have been into the music. You know what I mean? Like I got footage of us, man. I'm talking 90s, bro, 89, 90s, bro. Like where like we performing Belle DeVoe and like, you know what I'm saying? And then you elevate that. And now we be in the entertainment for our family reunions. Like we was already as kids, we performing like the Boys to Men songs and New Editions and stuff. And like our family reunion, like I'm talking about like the big overall like family coming from everywhere family reunions. Like we done performed at Memphis and Atlanta at the family reunions, like all as kids. Yeah. You know, and then from there, you know, it grew to the next levels of it though, man. Yeah, man. But just starting off just as a kid, bro, like I said, but that first alley-oop though came by way, like I said, his name was Michael Peoples. He's still around, don't start. I think he live in like Denver, Colorado or something, man. But they was in a cover band. I think it was called like the Wizard of Bars or something like that. But you know, they did the live music and yeah, man, background dancing, man, believe it or not.
I remember when I first got on your music, you had the group called Whoop the Whoop. This was like, y'all had some powerhouse things going on at this time. I think you and like Casual Asian was like the hardest little groups at the time to get the keys to the shit. Like y'all was the 2 groups at this time.
That's hard.
Elevating from it was a hobby to becoming a business to you earning a plaque. What position? What does it make you feel like as an artist, seeing you come from like it was a hobby, the parents kind of you know entertained us with it, and now it's a business.
So okay, so this is the funny part about it, right? And I'm gonna answer your direct question, right? But honestly, for me, the way it always got projected to me, I always looked at it as a business. Yeah. I remember watching some VHS footage, like this no lie, of me and my little brother, and this was like 89. So think about it, I was born in 83. This is 89. I mean, it say 90. It say 1990 on the footage. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It say 1990 on the footage. And one of my uncles was asking us to perform. Right? And my little brother was like, all right, let's do it. He was ready to do it. And get what I told him? And this is me responding on the footage now. I said, we're going to only do 1 song for free.
At that age.
So like, I don't know why I'm like, hey, at the end of the day, we gonna, okay, you can bring the camera out, you can film us. We only doing 1 song for free. Yeah. So I just always been on business, man. But to answer your question more directly, man, like just even looking at it as a business, because it was, man.
Right.
You know, when you start spending your own money, right, on printing up CDs. See, we came from an era where you really had to invest money.
Yeah. So that's like what I'm asking. Like, was it taught to you, the game, or the business part of it came to you yourself?
So we was kind of learning it on the fly. Like, okay, so I'll give you a perfect example. Shout out to E.T. and Ray Ball, man, with Do It Yourself Records.
Remember E.T.
So E.T. gave us our first shot. Okay, so before before Wooty Woo, we was Cash Millionaires, the rap group, right? It formed into Wooty Woo. But Cash Millionaires, we got our name from the hook that I wrote then, right? I made up a song for us called Cash Millionaires, our first studio session that E.T. from Do It Yourself, him and Ray Ball and brought us to the studio down there on Music Row and had us record a song though, right? And so from us graduating from that, like seeing them like in the studios, you know what I'm saying? I guess you can almost kind of credit, like I said, like a Do It Yourself in there, man, because, you know, and even what Quanie and them was doing with Bottom Bar Ray, like we saw, bro, like they got rap fans, they got real custom chains, like this is they for real.
Right.
The same stuff I'm seeing my cousins them when they listening to Ghetto Boys. And you know what I'm saying, some of the rappers and stuff, Scarface and them, they would look, these Nashville rappers was doing and looking that same way.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, we gotta take it serious.
I remember that.
I
thought Pistol was famous, bro.
Yeah, man, it was,
talking about
bro.
for real.
On the box, bro. He coming on right after Spice One and them.
Yeah.
So it's like, come on, bro. Like these is real rappers.
Right.
Like they was spending real money, making real money from the music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so like I can remember, like I said, being down in the Music Row area. And this was the beautiful thing about our era, right? We had CDs.
Right.
We was big on buying music too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once we got up a certain age, moms would make sure she bought us music and stuff for Christmas. Like that became our Christmas gifts. Whatever the new hottest albums that was out, you know what I'm saying? Like from Crisscross to the Brett, because at first she wouldn't buy us nothing with cussing in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then like I think she actually like ended up liking a lot of that West Coast stuff, because like we would get, one year I got the Warren G album and the Above the Rim soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, let me listen to that. They cussing on it. I'm like, hey, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Man, let's go. You know what I'm saying? But when you open up them CDs, right? So one thing we would always remember seeing, right? This was just me, just always paying attention to. I'm looking at the credits. And I always seen these words, these three letters, BMI. Dang, here go these letters. S. Boom, dang, over there where that studio at that we recorded on Music Row, it's a big building that say BMI on it. Oh, we need to go connect with them people. And so from there, I just knew, like, okay, because here I am looking at Warren G album. If Warren G got BMI in his album,
and he way out with,
I need to make sure my album say BMI somewhere on it. Whatever they look like. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, we didn't really know the real steps of what all that meant. But we did go get affiliated with BMI. We never really knew how to register songs and none of the stuff I ended up learning after the fact once I went to school and learned like the business, you know what I'm saying, officially. But like, we always knew, bro, like, okay, we finna spend $1,000 on CDs to print them up. We gotta at least make $1,500 back. It's a business.
Give a few away,
it's a business. It's a business, man. You know what I'm saying, though? Like, okay, we want to print some T-shirts. I mean, them T-shirts costing, you know, this was back in the day.
That way
T-shirts costing us $15, $20 to print up a shirt. Like, it wasn't no $4, $5 nothing. I don't care if you bought 50 of them, 100 of them. You're paying $20 a shirt. We want them or not. We need them. We gotta have them. You know what I'm saying? But you spending that kind of money, and it's like, you gotta make it a business. You know what I'm saying, though? But learning the music business, which is completely different. I learned that, honestly, like I said, the real way, the proper way in school, though. Everything else I was doing prior to that was just more guerrilla marketing. It was more guerrilla marketing and just always knowing that, like, you got to brand whatever it is you do. Like I said, my uncles and them had companies that stood out to people. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be the name, whether the work they was putting in, or even just who they really was outside of their business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I found out that meant a lot as well. Like, who are you even out? Because who you are outside of the music is what's gonna affect how well your music is gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Again, when you think about the people we looked up to, like you said earlier, Pistol, bro. Like, the perfect example with a Pistol, I believe, like, we was in fact infatuated by a pistol, a Quanie and them, because we seen like they really was doing this.
Right.
Like not in just the music video. You could ride out West Nashville and see him looking like that for real.
In real life, yeah.
You could go out east right there. You go out east and you might be at the four-way stop and see the bottom boy van right there wrapped in your face, bro, and 2-3 guys hop out at the gas station with the big jackets on.
Yeah. You
like, oh, this is for real. Like they really is them.
Yeah.
You know, because our era, you couldn't really fake it.
Right.
Anyway.
Right.
You couldn't fake it. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to be about what you saying you was about, rapping your music and stuff, man.
Right.
So yeah, bro. So you know, it just was stuff like that, though.
Yeah.
You know.
I see, like, man, you got a lot of history here, and that done spread it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
I done been on business trips and stuff with you, and met out of towners with you.
Yeah.
Like, this is something you really do.
No, for sure.
What is something you think Nashville as a whole is missing to get back to that level right there of the city paying attention to our music again?
Hey, fool, you ready for it? Yeah. On spreadsheet, finna go ahead and finna bump down for all the no bag you got.
Nah, nigga, you got the dope away.
Rico. Well, yeah.
Make sure they have my money on the real.
What up, Rico, fool? What you got going on? Long time no hear.
I don't know who that boy. Don't just make money.
Okay, say no more. I'm finna pull up.
Infrastructure, bro. Infrastructure. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, we looked up to people, me personally, right? I looked up to people that I seen really structured in doing it.
Right.
The same people we using for examples, bro. E.T. and them do it just said they was really signing artists to a real record label, man.
Right.
Quanie and them, Bottom Boy Record, they was really like, you talking about groups like, who was that? Was it Graveyard Shift? I'm thinking about, no, Dayton Boys.
Yeah.
Dayton Family. Dayton Family was like a nationwide group.
And they was underground.
That's what I'm saying, but like they known.
Yeah.
And that come from Bottom Boy Records, man.
Yeah.
So it's like infrastructure, bro. Like what we lack right now, we got a lot of artists running around here saying, my label.
Right.
Where the paperwork at?
Right.
We got a lot of artists running around here talking about, you know, book me for this, book me for that. What am I returning, bro? What am I booking?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Asking for prices for features and all, like, bro, we don't got no infrastructure, bro. I shouldn't be DMing you anyway, for one. You see what I'm saying? Like, we got to get back to the like, the music business hasn't changed.
Right.
The business ain't. The industry done changed.
Right.
See, there's two different things. The music industry has changed, yes, but the music business is still the same, bro. Yeah. The paperwork, like we Nashville artists, especially urban artists, right? The rappers, the rap scene, us, my peoples, we don't want to take care of business, man. And it's a business.
Yeah.
But we don't want to take care of business. You know what I'm saying? Everybody buddies. This is my squad. This is my label. This is my label. Ain't nobody signed to nobody's paperwork though. Like, so that's why you have these different situations that end up happening where, you know, this person may be the one to get looked at or got an opportunity in front of them, and you feel like, oh, he done dipped on us, though. But it's like, bro, if you would have had your paperwork right, bro, he can't dip on you.
Right.
You go with them.
I know a few other guys that offer that understanding. I recently seen on following you in your new journey with Money United with Game.
Oh, yeah.
You give away a lot of this information.
For sure.
So are you like offering courses for like business structure, like far as their music?
All of that, man. So through Indie Music Major Business, you know what I'm saying, which was formerly the MICC, the Music Industry Crash Course, right? Like, so I got a whole curriculum.
Right.
You know, now I got an audio book. Like the Indie Music Major Business audio book is on Apple Music, Spotify, all the same platforms where you can go download and listen to music. I put my audio book on there, right? But we got not only a curriculum, but we got an actual process. Right? We got a whole 6 months. Like, shout out to Ross Staten, man. Ross Staten was one of the ones, the early stages, man. When I first moved back to Nashville with Money United with Game, and me and my cousin Lee, man, shout out to Lee, the manager, when we first linked it up and put it all in motion, man, the vision that I had was wanting to come back and find some Nashville artists that I could put this game that I done soaked up, that I done experienced, especially by those years I was living in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I came back with like some real deal resources, but I knew my gift wasn't in my purpose, rather, because I'm gifted in rapping, but my purpose isn't in being the rapper no more. So I wanted to be able to find the artist from the Ville that was like, you know, missing those couple little things, which majority of it was the education side of it, though, just not knowing the business or not knowing actually what's the next step to do. You know what I'm saying, though, helping them find that space in that, though, man. So like Raw went through the whole process with us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a whole 6 month step-by-step process that we do, bro. Everything from getting you set up with your BMI and ASCAP publishing company and stuff, though, man. Everything from registering your live performances and shows for you, though, plugging you in with the DJs, though, you know what I'm saying, doing record pools and even record distribution, though, pushing your record to people and places, taking you on the road. You know what I'm saying, though? Like you said, like, you know saying us? You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you an EP, man, shout out to EP 100. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we really wanted to show people what I've been, because I done it. Right? So like in 2014, right, my last run on the rapper side of it, I put myself on a nationwide tour. You know what I'm saying? I did what's called a support. I was a support act on one of Haystack tours. So I'm opening up for Haystack, Jelly Roll, Lil White, Too Short. Like, we everywhere. I'm in Kentucky. I'm in Indianapolis, man. I mean, not Wyoming, but where was we at? Wisconsin. Everywhere, bro. I did a HBCU Black College tour. You know what I'm saying? I'm down at Tallahassee, man, at FAMU with they homecoming. I'm at Alabama A&M, they home, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so this is stuff I really did, seen, and experienced. So I want to take that, okay, I'm bigger than just a rapper now, because what was happening is as I'm on the stage performing, right, and shout out to my guy LaMille, and shout out to Bone, shout out to my wife, the fly chick, like, as my team was moving with me, they only know what they know. Right? And so as I'm on the stage and I'm rapping, I'm seeing stuff that I wish they was doing for me on the business side, but they don't know the business side. So from that moment, you know, looking back on it, hindsight, I'm like, you know what? I don't need to be the one on the stage. I need to be the one behind the scenes, making sure the person on the stage getting the business took care of for them so they can take advantage and get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? I knew that that's where my strength was really at, though. You know what I'm saying? I started growing and elevating past just wanting to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
So, hearing the music here in Nashville in today's time, do you think you hear any talent that you could work with and get to the next level with?
Plenty. See, talent is not the problem. Right? Talent is not the issue. The issue is willing to be guided. Right? And being guided and being told what to do is two different things. See, people sit back and try to tell you what to do all the time. That one thing, man, shout out to Coop. I'm saying this interview in the background right now. Shout out to DJ Coop. Like, Coop is big on guiding people through the process, bro. And if you look at the people that stuck with him through the process, they get to that next level. You see what I'm saying? So, like, you got to find an artist that's willing to stick through the process, man. Like, people feel like this stuff is going to happen overnight. When not understanding, like, your favorite artist, your favorite rapper that you look up to, guess what? Bro, they was years in the making before you knew who they was. Before you even knew who they was. Like, they had a local buzz, local structure of things going on. Like, a lot of artists, you know, like a perfect example, like a Jeezy. Jeezy not from Atlanta. He was already doing his thing as a rapper, under a whole different name just in his hometown before he did the transition to Atlanta and became Young Jeezy that we ended up knowing though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So artists don't understand that part of it, man. It's like, be okay with you being the artist, right? And being in your creative space. Right. See, that's the whole thing. It's like putting the pieces together around you, right? Yeah. You know, the quarterback can't throw the ball to itself.
Right.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you have to look at, again, the thing I try to ask clients, right? So when an artist reach out to me, want me to, you know, first thing they say is, man, I need a manager. Managers work off a percentage.
Right.
What I'm getting a percentage of.
Right.
No, I'll consult you, bruh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I learned the whole consulting game and stuff, man. Shout out to my mentor and OG, Ian Burke. You know what I'm saying? Ian Burke is a super OG legend. Do your research, man.
Yeah.
IAN.
Yeah,
Burke,
sure,
man. Y'all go look him up, man. This TLC, this Goody Mob, this Outkast, this Organized Noise, like Akon, like you know what I'm saying? They're my OG, my mentor, bro. Like, but he was doing consultations, and that's what he started doing after actually taking art. You know what I'm saying? It's basically just the process you would do before wanting to take on an artist as a manager.
Right.
Because again, if you're not willing to go through a 6-month, year process of me trying to guide you and put you in a position to start actually making money, why would I want to put you on a 3-year, 5-year management contract, bro, and have you held up, and I'm sitting around waiting on my 15, 20% to finally show up, and they ain't gonna never show up. Right. We're not putting you in no position to make no money.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So your advice to the artist is start asking for consulting first, then management second.
Well, you gotta know what you need to be asking for.
Right.
See, that's the whole thing. Artists say they want a manager, but why are you wanting a manager? You may really be needing a personal assistant.
Right.
See, if it's just more or less, okay, your IG page starting to pop and it's getting overwhelming in the middle of your studio session, but your girlfriend can do that.
Right.
You get little cuz on, you know what I mean? Bring little cuz out, like let little cuz work that.
Yeah.
That's not a manager, bro. When people, what I've come to find out, when people reach out and say they need a manager, they want to skip the line, bro.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to skip the line, but guess what? When you go to the club, it's a fee for that, right?
Right.
You can stand in the free line all night long, though. But if you want to skip the line and go straight through the door, bro, it costs money for that.
Right.
And people don't even want to be willing to pay money for that.
Right.
And sometimes I don't even want to, it ain't even about the money for me, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
If I'm plugging you in with the Coalition DJs, I'm taking you to Detroit. You go holler at my peoples up there, man. Shout out to 12 and the whole Coalition DJs Detroit up that way. Or down in Alabama, man. Shout out to the Maximum.
Carolina.
You know what I'm saying? South Carolina, man. D-Tech and them. Yeah. So like, when we taking you to these people, I'm just supposed to just pop up and just say, hey, bruh, I know you mess with me, but this is my artist I'm rocking with, bruh. Can you and all your 40 DJs just start playing this song for me? No, bruh, it don't work like that.
Right.
They'll do it if it was for me.
Right.
Personally.
Yeah.
But like, you gotta pay for that, bruh. And you ain't even gonna have to pay what they'll charge you outside of me bringing you to them.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's like even what you're paying for, you get in the discounted rate, bruh, because I done already built the relationship and knocked down the hard part for you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And so like artists don't even appreciate that some of the time, man. Even just the knowledge I give artists, bruh.
Right.
You know, I remember when I first was doing my class down in Atlanta, right? I started off doing the music industry crash course at 12 studios down there for their interns.
Right.
Any of their interns, man, I would just do the class with them for free.
Right.
Another one of my mentors, though, named Thomas Kidd, man, TK, big studio owner and stuff down there in Atlanta. TK came to me one day and he said, man, I love what you're doing with educating the artists, this, that. He said, but I'm going to give you some advice.
You need to
charge them something.
Yes.
He said, it ain't even got to be about it being about the money. He said, but you're giving them valuable information. And unless you charging them something, they're not going to appreciate it.
Right.
And I understood that after he said it, I said, you right, I get it now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because think about it with anything.
Right.
Something we get for free that we don't have to work for, we don't have to pay for, bro. We don't really take no pride in it, bro. We could care less, bro. It was free. I ain't tripping. But if you had to pay for it, no, you're going to take care of that.
Right.
Now, I paid due for this information. I'm finna go sign for that BMI right now.
Right. What is the thing with the artists when they ask for management, but then they expect the manager to pay for the marketing.
Again, that's why I said they don't even know what they supposed to be asking for. Right? You're asking for management, but you really want a record label.
Right.
See? It's a difference. See, the manager don't pay for studio time.
Right.
The manager don't pay for the beats.
Right.
The manager connects you to somebody that got a studio, connect you to somebody that make beats.
Right.
They don't have to put any money up.
Right.
And so if you're looking for somebody to financially back you, again, you're looking for an investor, bro.
Right.
You need to
Which is a label.
Yeah, a record label or just a straight up investor, period.
Right.
You know, you might got a homeboy that got some bread that just want to just put some money behind you.
Right.
Like you could be your own label if you had the money.
Right.
Or again, if people paid attention to the game, I really be trying to give them instruction, right? I'm trying to set you up to show you ways to where you can start to go and get money from off the little bit that you done built up.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's ways that you can go do live shows, right? Say you do, it's 365 days in a year, right? Say you go knock out 150 shows as an independent artist. Even if you, I don't care, okay, let's keep it in Nashville right quick. I don't care if
y'all showcase.
I don't care if you ain't doing nothing but counting every show you do at Carol Lance. Every show you do at Vibes. All these local, if you opening up for such and such, if you registering every one of them performances the right way at your BMI, guess what? That's black and white that you got in front of you that you can take into somewhere and you can take. Matter of fact, you can take it into BMI. People don't even know, you know, and I don't know how much of it they still do.
I'm trying to tell artists that BMI pays you for them performances.
But bigger than that, right? What I'm trying to get them to understand is this. Same way how they waiting on a record label to come and save them, right? If you take enough of that documentation in there to them, not just going in there and saying, oh, I'm the hottest rapper in the city. No. Here go what we just did, 200 shows in 2025.
Right.
I need an advance from my performance royalties that y'all gonna pay me out.
Right.
Because I want to get in and take that money and put it into us being able to do some bigger shows.
Right.
I want to be an opening act for Lil Boosie. He finna go on tour.
Right.
I want to open up for 10 of his shows.
In BMI or ASCAP.
They'll front you that money, man, because they see you got the work ethic.
Knowledge artists.
You see, because you got it in black and white.
Right.
It's what they do at what they have to do when you go get a loan for a house or a loan for a car. You got to show them check stubs.
Yeah.
You got to show them proof of income.
Yeah.
How you gonna be able to pay for this?
Right.
We see how you gonna be able to pay for this.
Yeah.
He did 200 shows last year.
Right.
He can make it happen.
Yeah.
The money will come back.
Right.
So that's the same way, y'all. Like, we have to understand this is a real business, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, people don't take it serious. Like, but you want something serious to happen from it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
you want $1 million deal, but you want to put in $50 work, though.
Right.
Take care of $50 business. No, bro, don't worry like that. And a lot of this business has got to be took care of, bro. Majority of it is free, bro.
Yeah.
You can sign up for BMI as a songwriter for no dollars.
Right.
It take $150 to sign up with as a publisher to make it, to establish yourself a publishing company, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like they don't even want to take care of that kind of business, but you willing to pay $500, $1,000 to open up for Lil Webby.
Right.
But why you opening up for them and you ain't even got the song that you finna perform registered to get your back end money from your publishing company, from your PRO?
Or from the performance.
That's what I'm saying. You can't get the money back from the performance.
And it be like, I try to get this information to so many artists, but I see them like just over anxious because, you know, what they'll do is, they'll go to the studio, they'll record some music, they'll make a trailer, they'll make a reel and they'll see the traction take off like, people fucking with my music. They'll make a nut and they really fucking with it. So now they just anxious to just put it out there when it's like, bro, if you go through the process, you're gonna get what you really looking for. But if you skip the process, on down the line, you're gonna be like, damn, I'm rapping for nothing.
And that's the whole, like, that's why when we would do, so we had a process called A to A.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we really could walk you through is the whole A to A process.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when I say the A to A is because like even with our consultant, situation, right, that we had running. You didn't just start off going out of town doing shows. Even though we could have did that off the rip. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing that we did though was we made sure, okay, we're gonna do the PRO setup and all that first.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I'm asking you these kind of questions at the very beginning of us even connecting though.
Right.
Who your PRO? That used to be the first question I would ask artists.
Yeah.
And get what they say. Oh, I'm independent. I ain't signed with nobody. Hey, bro, see, you really need to call me.
Yeah, right.
Because that's not what that means.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And so it just became, for me, more or less just like, man, I'm trying to remember where we was at with it. I know we're talking about the BMI, the ASCAP, the money and stuff.
Yeah, how they want to, how they just be anxious and want to skip the line.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, man, for one, a lot of these artists are they jumping into something, right?
All right.
That they really don't even know what they really want to do jumping in it. You get what I'm saying? It's like I use the analogy because I talked about it earlier with my uncles now being heavy in real estate. So I always metaphorically use the analogy of building.
Right.
Like if you was going into getting a house built or building a house with construction, right? So the building process, what people got to understand is this, right? So I want y'all to realize, before the contractor even start building or get anything approved to build at all, they got a blueprint.
They gotta have that.
They got a blueprint. They already know that they're building a duplex. They already know that they're building a duplex. They got 2 bedrooms in it and 2 baths in it. They already know what it's laid out and look like. Most rappers, artists, they going into a situation saying, yeah, we're gonna build a duplex. But then you get halfway into the duplex and now you want to build a 3-story. But without having that blueprint laid out, right, to see exactly what you was building, now you just doing anything.
Right. Yeah, man. Y'all hear the game from Muggsy Bow, man. I'm talking about the right hook.
Man,
you hear what I'm saying?
Nah, for real, man.
Oh, before we get to wrapping up and get out of here, man.
Talk to me.
Tell some artists how they can tap in with you, or if anybody just want to learn some game to start a business, to become a consultant or anything in the business. How do they link with Muggs Million?
Man, listen, bro, I'm accessible, dog. Instagram at MUGS_1million. AMILLION. Just like it sounds, man. A million. You know, I got the YouTube channel, Money United with Game TV. I know it sounds like a lot, but it is a lot. It's Money United with Game. You know what I'm saying? Put it on the chain. You know what I'm talking about? But no, but Money United with Game TV, man. Like I said, we got the Indie Music Major Business series on there. I got like 14 episodes full of knowledge. I really basically just pivoted that from the book. You know what I'm saying, though. And then of course we got the website. You know what I mean? We still got websites. You know what I'm saying? Artists, go get you an actual website.
Yeah. Like,
don't keep depending on Facebook and Instagram to keep you connected to your fans and your following, bruh. www.moneyunitedwithgame.com. Everything you need to know is on there, bro. We do photography, brand development, A&R consulting, man. Like I said, music business structure. You know, again, shout out to my team and the fam, man. Flyer chick, leader manager. Like I said, we can get you right with a business. Like, again, and I don't want to over talk the ending of it, but like y'all saw the pivot, the ones that's from Nashville, rather, though. But you can also, if you go and look at my history on Instagram, you'll see where I did the pivot with the transportation business. Like Music City Mobile, we still made a way through the music industry with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, it's like,
I see all the celebs tapping.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Ashanti, Master P, and No Limit. You know what I'm saying? Though, so we done had Sexy Red. You know, Nelly, Nelly and T.I. now. Yeah. Shout out to Paper Route, man. Like, shout out to, like I said, Coop, man, and Eddie Valero and now, man, Sweet Poison. Like, see some locals done rock with me. Shout out, man. Look, this is a big shout out to Perez and Gaza. I ain't gonna lie, Gaza was my first client.
Yeah.
That's when the light bulb went off. That this is my niche.
Right.
I'm on a drive for the rappers.
Right.
For the performers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then right after Gaza, I had Juvenile. Shout out to D-Tay for plugging me with Juvie. I had D-Tay and Juvenile for homecoming, my first year, the year Juvie was here, I had Juvenile and Ashanti the same exact weekend, man.
Right.
Same exact weekend, man. The Ashanti alley-oop, the Ashanti alley-oop came from Heat Boy Kilo, man. Shout out to Kilo, man, and Culture Lounge out there, man.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I just always had just continued to be who I am, man, and the people that really know who I am, bro, and know what I'm capable of, man, and done seen what I done, bro, they know. Right. I'm telling you, bro, my phone number been the same phone number since what you was talking about with Wookie Woo, bro.
Yeah.
It's that same phone number. If you got one of them old CDs from back then, bro, I still got that phone number too.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying, though? Like, I ain't finna just throw it out there like that no more, but do your research. It's on all of my websites, on all of my contact information stuff, bro.
Yeah.
And we gotta get back to that.
Yeah.
You know, cause I ain't sitting around like some of y'all and just on DM and on Instagram all day long, bro. I'm really moving and grooving and living real life out here. You know what I'm saying? But you can call that phone though, cause even if my phone ain't around me, you're gonna hit the watch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying though? But call me, let's set up a consultation. Don't be afraid to invest in knowledge of of what you really trying to do out here. And just wanting to be able to get advice. Like, I don't mind giving you advice or even consultation. Like I said, that's why I dropped the audio book.
Yeah.
If you want it for free, then go download my audio book though. Just go listen to the audio book. I give you the same game. Yeah. But me just giving you the game and the audio book and me guiding you through the process is two different things though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what a lot of artists don't understand, why people somewhat so-called charge for consulting though.
Yeah.
You know, you calling me, asking me one or two little questions, I don't got no problem with that. But then you want me to introduce you to this person or show you how to this and show you. If I got, like, the way I used to put it in my mind, if I got to start moving, you got to start paying me.
Right.
See, I ain't got to move to do this. I can sit there, yeah, bro, yeah, all you got to do. But then when you say, man, so can you show me how to sign up for so how I go on there and do the BMI? Okay, man. So now I gotta leave the house.
Now you hiring me.
Now I gotta leave the house, come meet you somewhere, put gas in. Like, come on, bro. Like, that ain't worth $50 for a quick little hour with sitting down with me. That ain't worth $100. Like, come on, bro. Yeah. I done did free phone conversation with people, man. And they'll turn around and say, dang, boy, you blessed me, bro, with $1 million. Like a real, like this no shade to Gilly and them, bro. I've been giving out $1 million I work for game way for them. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, that's just love. Don't shout out to them, man. I rock with Willie and Gilly and them, like, while on Gilly, man.
Man, 615 rap game.
Yeah, man.
Mugs $1 million with the game.
Now look, before we wrap up, I want to say this though. I want a major salute, shout out. Make sure when you go back and do the edit, put the camera on you, man. Yeah. KDZ. Yeah. I want to salute, shout out to you, bruh. Yeah. Like, I remember us first linking on your rapper mode. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you slick still always had that camera duck and tuck to the side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, you know, took it. You know, ran all the way to the house with that thing, man. I'm talking about from the movies. I'm in the movie because of him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Which I done been in a couple of independent films too, but we talking about KDZ right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Movies, and then this, bro. Like, man, come on, bro. Yeah. I remember seeing it on Instagram, and I'm not even knowing it's you first. I'm just like, okay, somebody no partner. I like it though. 615 rap game. Okay, let's go. Yeah. And then when I found out it was you, bro. Come on, man. Man, come on, man.
Yes, sir.
Major salute, bro. Yes, but that's why I tell y'all, man, like I said, the pivot, bro. Yeah. He can rap his ass off too. He could sit back and just be trying to be a rapper too, bro. Yeah. But like, you gotta learn how to expand outside of that. You know what I'm saying? Look at your most successful artists, bro. The ones that become the most successful, they know how to pivot when it's time to pivot and expand outside of just being in that lane, bro. 50 Cent, the perfect example of it right now, bro. 50 is showing you, man, if you ain't never seen it before, he's showing you without a doubt, bro. Yeah. It's bigger than rap, man. Yeah. And you can still be in entertainment, though. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But come on, y'all, man, like, for real, man, like, teamwork. Teamwork, y'all. That's all I can say to the artists out there, bro. Get you a solid team around you. You know what I'm saying? I got one of my episodes I did on the indie music major business where I break down the team, bro. Like, you got to know the pieces to bring to the table to have a successful team around you if you're going to be an artist, though, man. You know what I'm saying? But y'all holler at me though, man. I'm accessible, easy peasy, bro. I'll pull up. I got spots you can pull up on me at. You know what I'm saying? We come right here and pull up on 615 Rap Game. We'll chop it up, man, and get you all the way right. You know what I'm saying? KD's will do your photo shoot and all that right on the spot. You know what I'm saying? So, for real, man, y'all holler at us though, man. Lock in, man. I'm real Nashville, bro. I made sure I wanted to throw this on today. You know what I'm saying? Music City repping, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, but like at the same time, bro, this, you know, we the Music City, y'all. We the biggest music capital of the world. One thing I can give y'all another little piece on, man, that I seen for myself, bro. We ain't got to keep running to Atlanta, y'all. We ain't got to keep running to LA or New York, bro. It's right here in the Ville, y'all. You just got to get your business in order. You got to get a real structure about your situation and yourself. You know, and this goes for artists that's like in Alabama. If you're looking at this and you right up the road from us in Alabama or Louisville, Kentucky or somewhere like that, bro, it ain't too far from here, man. It's the same way, bro. Nashville right up the road, y'all. This ain't far, bro. We the music capital of the world. Any publishing check that a person done got out here, no matter where they located in the world, bro. If you done ever got a performance rights check, a publishing check of any kind or any size amount, man, it came from right here in Davidson County, man, Nashville, Tennessee, aka Music City, USA, man. That's all I got to say, man. Take care of your business, and your business will take care of you, man.
Like it, 615 Rap Game.
Like, you see it, bro? Like, this is for real, bro. Like, bro, this is for real, bro.
Like
it's for real, bro. Come on, bro. It's for real. Let's go.